find it?
3 days ago. Like that bloke over there, the one with the glasses. He's the boss.
Hello there. Bob Evans, site manager.
Sergeant Boyden. And this is Dr. Shea.
Hello.
And our photographer.
Hi. Pleased to meet you. This is Jack here, foreman.
Hello there. Bet you don't get them like this every day.
Don't you believe it, pal?
Hi, I'm Carrie Winkler. I'm from the Sun Hill Chronicle. It's a great local interest story. Ezra's with me, and you can have copies of anything he takes if you like.
Can we have 4 hard hats, please, Liam?
That's right. Can you tell us exactly what happened?
Yeah. We're replacing part of a collapsed storm drain. It's quite a big job, and 3 days ago, when we were about 5 feet deep, we came across pieces of aluminium. Is that right, Jack?
That's right. The further we dug down, the more stuff we turned up. And we found a wheel with a rubber tyre on it, and some of the stuff still had paint on it. And there was this old geezer with his dog who said that a plane had crashed here during the war.
I think it was a Spitfire from the Battle of Britain. There was quite a lot of bomb damage and a couple of crashes. I've got somebody back at the Chronicle trawling through wartime back issues for me.
This looks like a bit off the side. Incredible, after 50 years, you can still see the paint on it. Looks like one of ours.
Did you find any ammunition? Bombs or bullets?
No, not yet, we haven't, and you'll be the first to know if we do.
Where's the wheel, Liam?
The wheel? I don't know. If it's not there, somebody's pinched it.
Like who?
There were a lot of kids hanging around the other day. They probably nicked it.
Yeah, we've asked the headmaster to keep them away from here. If you'd like to follow me.
Do you mind?
Thank you.
Just be careful how you can't go. See this? There's a whole lot more seems to go back inside. It's all got to come out.
And nobody's touched anything since this morning?
Nope, not since you were down there.
Right. I suppose we better take a look.
So, this is where the poor bloke's finished up after laying it on the line all that time ago.
How much of this has been disturbed?
Well, the digger churned up quite a bit, but it's more or less just as they found it. They wouldn't touch it. Some of the Irish are very superstitious.
Religious is the word you're looking for. These things have to be done properly, you know. You should get a priest down here or something.
I'll have to have the site closed until we've got everything we need.
Will you contact the RAF, or shall we do that?
No, we'll do it. They'll have to come down to supervise the removal of the wreckage anyway.
Well, we obviously want to do everything properly with decorum and taste.
Oh, yeah?
Look, I know this may sound a bit callous, but have you any idea how long this is going to take? I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to rush you or anything. It's just, Well, point is, we could be into penalty payments if we're late.
If it was your father, would you like to see him shoveled into a black bin liner for the sake of a storm drain?
I guess not, no.
We'll remove the remains and release the site to you as soon as we can.
Right, well, you'll obviously want to call in a team, Dr. Shea.
That's okay. I think we can do this one ourselves. I've got all we need in the car.
Well, I'm sure you wouldn't want the sergeant and myself to botch it up for you.
I don't think there's much chance of that. In fact, we can start right now, if that's all right with you, Sergeant.
Yeah, fine by us. Hey, George.
Whatever you say, Sarge.
Here, what's this?
What is it? What you found?
Do you want to come down here, have a poke around?
I'm trying to write an accurate story, not play Trivial Pursuits.
It's like a shoe. Yes, it is.
What is it?
It's a shoe.
Size?
Can you take one of this, please, Norman? Right, I'm going to lift the skull. Can you give me a hand, please, George?
Yeah.
Right, get some of this, Ezra. Get the policeman, the young guy in it.
It should come out in quite a big section. It's all together. Saves me sorting out the bits when I get back.
What a job. It's no wonder the rates keep on going up.
And my granddad was in the RAF during the war. He could have ended up here. Could be him I'm digging out of this pit.
Why? Was he killed?
No, he wasn't even wounded. He ended up working for the council. He's retired now, lives in Ongar.
Matt, can you bring us one of the evidence trays, please?
Do you know something, Sarge? You always end up with jobs like this. Hands in skips, feet blown off. I had a feeling it was going to end up like this when I come out here today.
Yeah, well, it beats dealing with domestics, doesn't it?
When are you going to lift it?
Any minute now. That's my profile.
All right, George, that'll do.
Sorry, Sarge.
Right. You ready?
Ready when you are.
OK. You can feel the whole thing in your hands?
Yeah.
OK, when I say go, lift very gently. Go.
Yeah, great shot. Shame I won't be able to use it. Nice one, Sherlock.
Right.
Excuse me? What happens now?
I'll take the remains back to the mortuary and examine them there.
Right, and what about finding out who he is? Who'll do that?
We will. We'll get in touch with the Ministry of Defence. They've got a department which deals with remains from the last war. They'll tell us what to do with them.
And if I find anything out from the Chronicle's archives, who do I get in touch with at Sunhill?
George will deal with that. It's a thankless job, but just ask for PC Garfield from the Bones Department.
Thanks a bunch, Sarge.
Well, I thought you could turn it into a hobby, collecting bits of information as it trickles in.
What shall we do with the wreckage we dug out?
Just keep it somewhere secure.
That's easier said than done round here.
I think of better places to end up.
All right, go on. Yeah. Yeah, OK, yeah, I've got that. Who shall I ask for? No. No, listen, you don't understand. I've spoken to him already. He's the one that bounced me back down to London. Fine. Yeah, OK. Thank you very much for your help. Bye.
So who's the pilot, then?
Well, according to what records still exist, there are no crashed aircraft anywhere in the Sunhill area of London containing human remains still waiting to be recovered, not even German ones.
What did they say when they found out we got one?
Oh, they were just very, very surprised, and they said in order to take it any further, they'd need either the engine number, the aircraft serial number, squadron or unit identity number, or part numbers. The only thing they left out was the insurance and the MOT. They did say they'd come down day after tomorrow, have a look at the wreckage.
I told you it was a thankless job, didn't I?
Yeah, thanks, Sarge.
Apparently Dr. Shea rang. She wants one of us to go down to the mortuary.
Oh, yeah?
Well, off you go, then.
Sarge. Maybe she's found out his shoe size.
Oh, George, good of you to come. I've got a big surprise for you.
Oh, don't tell me. You found his identity disc and you know his name?
Afraid not. And another thing, it certainly wouldn't be Fred, Jack or Harry.
No, sorry, I don't get you.
You're looking at the skeleton of a woman, not a man.
A woman? You kidding? You serious?
George, this is my day job, remember? Two gold ear studs found in the soil around the skull. It looks like part of her dress. You can just about make out small pink flowers.
Oh, yeah.
And the shoe that Sergeant Boyden found is about a size 3.
Could have been a cross-dresser.
She's had at least one child. You can tell by the pits here on the pubis.
Do you know how she died?
I've no idea. Absolutely nothing to go on.
Any idea how old she was?
Young adult. Late teens, early 20s.
How the hell did she get into a crashed Spitfire? Could she have been a ferry pilot? Didn't women used to ferry planes around during the war?
I don't think she was a pilot. I don't think she was even in the plane. I've had a lot of experience with the victims of car crashes. This thing was a Spitfire. They hit the ground vertically at 400 miles an hour. The body would have disintegrated. And what did we find? An intact skeleton.
So what are you saying, that she was just walking along and the plane fell on her?
George, the skeleton was nearly perfect. Not a single broken bone. The only thing is that some of the phalanges...
Some of the what?
Finger bones. Look, there are 3 fingers missing. There's no sign of damage to any of the remaining bones. No marks, no scratches, anything like that. I think we must have left them on the building site. I picked up these, the ulnar, the radius, the hand bones with a lot of soil around them. I must have left the other ones in the ground.
Do you want me to run you around there?
I can't. I've got to be in the coroner's court in half an hour.
Well, shall I do it? Well, it's no big deal. I can have a poke around. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Oh, that'd be really kind of you. Here, take the photograph. If you find anything, pop it in there, and if I'm not back, you can leave it with the receptionist.
What do you think did happen to her?
The truth? I haven't got a clue.
You sure nobody's been down here since you discovered the skeleton?
Not that I know of. You see anyone, Lim?
No, not me. But you can bet your life them kids from the school were down here as soon as we shut up for the night. I reckon it was them who pinched the wheel. And a ton of other stuff, I shouldn't wonder.
Right, thanks.
They came and asked my permission to approach the contractor to see if they could take some photographs of the plane as it was being uncovered.
What time was it?
4:30.
All right, go on.
Well, we went up to this fence, and there was this man with a check shirt.
He was an Irishman.
We shouted to him, but he took no notice. I don't think he heard us, because he was watching this man who was in the hole, digging things up with a spade, putting them into this big hold-all thing.
A man was in the hole digging things up. What kind of things?
Dunno, dirt, bits of metal.
He got a wheel. Anyway, we shouted again, and this man...
The Irishman.
Well, he came running over, shouting for us to, to off, and other things.
He was real scary, like he'd lost it when he saw us. Then he picked up this big, thick piece of wood and threw it over the fence at us. But he missed.
So what did you do?
We ran off.
Got out of there quick.
And what about the man in the hole?
Dunno, he was still digging.
Right. You didn't take any pictures at all, did you?
No, we were too scared.
They could have got themselves buried, they could.
Did you throw a piece of wood at them?
I think it might have been a small stick or something like that. You can't have them around the site. They could get killed, they could.
What about the bloke in the hole shoveling bits of soil and aircraft into his bag? Tell me about him.
What bloke? There was no bloke shoveling stuff in a bag. Did them boys say that? Did they say that? The little liars fancy saying a thing like that.
I don't know whether you know this, but one of those lads had a camera on him.
Camera? What kind of camera?
A say cheese, click kind of camera. You know the thing? Well, listen, you could lose your job over this. Now, who was that bloke digging stuff up?
He turned up just as I was locking up. Said he was one of the world's biggest experts on World War II airplanes. And could he have a look at it? Well, there's no harm in that, is there?
What was his name?
I think it's Baxter, something like that.
Did you let him go down the hole,
Sure I did.
knowing that it was dangerous?
Well, he was a grown-up, wasn't he? It was only a couple of minutes. It was getting dark.
And he had a bag with him.
A sort of bag, that's right.
So you're the one that let him dig the stuff up?
There's so much of it. It'll all finish up on the tip anyway. I didn't think it mattered that much at all.
How much should he pay you?
Pay me? Nothing. Why would he pay me?
OK, I'll let Bob ask you that question.
Oh, wait a minute. There's no need to involve him. Give me a tenner. 10 quid. That's all I got. God's honour.
If you're lying to me...
It's the truth.
218 from Sierra Oscar.
Go on. Yeah, go ahead, Paul.
Can you please contact a Miss Carrie Winkler from the Sun Hill Chronicle? She says that she's something to show you. She'd like you to go around to the offices.
Right, thanks, Paul. Oh, Paul, have you still got that mate of yours who can convert telephone numbers into addresses?
As of last week, I did.
Take a seat. I got something for you.
What is it?
Open it, you'll see. Very butch, eh? You don't want the what happened next photo, do you?
No. Is this for me?
Yeah, sure it is. You can give it to your girlfriend.
Well, thanks very much, but I'll give it to me, Mum.
So, did you find out who Biggles was, then? Do you have any luck with the MOD?
Not much.
No?
Well, it's a bit more complicated than we thought.
Why? Go on, tell me.
I can't. But really, I can't. It's police business.
Police business. It's me who's been doing all the legwork. Look, I rooted these out of the archives. Got hundreds of them at Sun Hill and all taken in the last war. We've got cuttings in this place that go back almost to Gutenberg. See High Street. There's the old Sun Hill police station, flattened. Amazing, eh?
Yeah.
That's a railway bridge over Clough Street. You wouldn't recognise it, would you? It's a cinema, the Roxy. Destroyed by German bombing, 6th of October 1940. 10 people killed.
What a mess, eh? I mean, you wouldn't believe it happened until you see pictures like this, would you?
But I've saved the best till last. That's the plane. The actual plane that crashed down on the playing fields. The wreckage of a Spitfire from the Battle of Britain, which came down on the football pitch of Bury Road School, that's Sun Hill Comprehensive, on the 17th of September 1940. How about that, then?
How about that, then, indeed?
Well, now for the tastiest morsel of them all. You see this girl here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in '95, we did a 50th anniversary of the war edition. Our research revealed that she's still alive, in her 70s. And we didn't speak to her at the time. She was in hospital, but she still lives in Sun Hill. Snag is right now, I don't know where, but I'm working on it. Well, she might know who the dead pilot is. She might just know that little bit more, you know, gossip, anything. We've got to speak to her.
Yeah, but just how much gossip do you remember after 50-odd years, eh?
Oh, come on, it's worth a shot. You can't just leave it there.
218 from Sierra Oscar.
Excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead, Paul.
The address you were trying to find is number 76, Leighton Drive. Name of Baxter. You owe me, George.
Yeah, I owe you, Paul. Thanks.
Who's that? Who's Baxter?
I can't tell you that.
You're not telling me anything. I thought we were trying to help each other out.
Yeah, we will, Carrie. Just be patient.
Right, I'll tell my editor that.
Look, I'm not sure that I should be telling you this.
Come on, just tell me.
Well, the skeleton that we found in the wreckage, it belonged to a woman, not a man.
A woman? You're kidding. How could it belong to a woman? Was the pilot a woman?
Well, we don't think that she was the pilot because she didn't have a parachute.
Well, if she wasn't the pilot, how the hell did she end up in the plane?
No idea. I don't think we'll ever know.
And there was nothing to say who she was?
Well, no. Apart from a pair of earrings and a bit of flowered dress and the shoe.
How old was she?
Well, Dr. Shea reckoned she was about 20 and she'd had a kid at some point.
That's incredible. It's not a wind-up. You absolutely sure?
Yeah, positive. I couldn't believe it myself.
How many other people, press people, have you told? You told anybody yet?
No one. Well, not even Sergeant Boyden knows.
OK, George. It is George, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Here's the deal. You and I, we're going to crack this one. We're going to put a name to this poor woman's bones.
And end up with an absolutely incredible story.
Yeah?
Barry Baxter?
Yeah, that's right. What's the matter? What's up?
I'm PC Garfield from Sun Hill. I'd like to ask you a few questions about the excavation of a plane on the playing fields at Sun Hill Comprehensive.
What about it?
Well, I understand that you were at the site day before yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. I got there before the rest of the vultures, didn't I? You want to come in?
Thanks. I've obviously come to the right place.
Well, I'm a very serious collector, aren't I? Crashed Battle of Britain aircraft memorabilia. It's my speciality. Ain't no junk shop. This is quality gear. My stuff's always well displayed. I show respect, unlike some other collectors I could mention.
What's this thing here?
Ah, now that, believe it or not, is the control column of a Hurricane fighter, which was shot down at Sandwich on the 5th of October 1940, piloted by Sergeant Salmon. See that button?
Mm-hmm.
That's the firing button, and it's still on fire.
Meaning what?
Meaning that even as Sergeant Salmon was going down at a rate of knots, his finger was still on that actual button. He was still letting him have it, right up to the moment he hit the deck. How about that? What a warrior, eh? They don't breed them like that no more.
Hmm. What are these things here?
Ah, yeah, that's real special, that is. That's what we call a real goodie. Chance in a lifetime to get your hands on something like that. They are your actual German pilot's wings. ME-109, pilot name was Schiffer. Copped it over Gravesend. Shot down by a Pole in a Spitfire called Rackwitz. Well, the Pole was called Rackwitz, not a Spitfire, you understand? Yeah. He hit the beach. The hole was 15 foot deep when we dug him out. He was wearing them wings when he went in, right next to his heart.
This is all really sick, do you know that?
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say, don't they? But they got the wrong end of the stick. We're crusaders, not grave robbers. The paramount thing that drives us is the supreme sacrifice made by the pilots.
Yeah, well, if you don't mind me saying so, you sound like a bunch of cranks to me.
Well, it's your opinion and you're entitled to it. These guys laid it on the line, and we're keeping their memory alive. Come through to the kitchen, will you? Got to put all this gear away before the wife gets back. Stuka carb, very rare. Worth a mint. She don't like it neither.
I understand that you took various things away from the excavation. Is that right, Mr. Baxter?
Wrong word. Not took. Bought. Commercial transaction. I paid the geezer 50 quid to let me have the first poke around.
50 quid, eh? And how did you hear about it?
Well, I'm top end of the market. I'm not a scrap merchant. I hear these things. I don't miss nothing. I ain't saying where I heard.
But you do realise that that site is now closed as part of an ongoing forensic examination?
Oh, that right? Well, it weren't closed when I were there. No one said anything to me about that.
Well, I'm telling you now. And to save you any more hassle, I'd like you to return all the things that you took from there.
Why should I? It weren't a closed site 2 days ago. You can't turn back the clock just to suit yourselves. You can't legislate retrospectively. Even I know that. Oh, I paid good money for it. And what's more, I've got a receipt to prove it. There we are. Signed at the bottom by the geezer who gave me permission. Liam something or other. Straightforward business transaction. So, I ain't returning nothing. And that's all there is to it. If you want to take me to court...
Well, I also understand that amongst the objects you removed from the site were human remains. So I'm going to arrest you under the Theft Act.
Theft Act? I've got a receipt, haven't I? I bought them, I didn't nick them. The CPS won't go into battle on that, I'll tell you for nothing.
Hang on, Mr. Baxter. I ain't finished yet. I'm also going to arrest you under the Protection of Military Remains Act. 1986, I think it is. Didn't think I'd have that one in my arsenal, did you?
Yeah, I have heard it before. You ain't used much.
Yeah, well, it will be in this case. Believe you me. It's a criminal offence to dig up things from a military site without a licence. When I come back here, 10-handed, with a search warrant, I'll expect you to have licences for all the stuff you've got here in your little black museum. Verstehen, Mr. Baxter?
I understand very well, Constable. Of course I ain't got licences. Half of this stuff was dug up before the Act came about.
Well, courts take a very dim view of collections like these nowadays. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't confiscate the whole lot.
Hang about. Oh! Here we are. That's it. Every last bit I took from the site. It's all there, that's the truth. And you can take it. Have it. I'll throw it in the bag as well. Can't be fairer than that, can I?
Aren't we forgetting something, Mr. Baxter?
Oh, that. Of course. How could I forget that? There we are. A few old bones all washed, pressed and starched. Sorry about that. It was all a bit sudden, all this. And just to prove not only how scrupulously honest and cooperative I am, take a close look at that. Now, that's something, that is. The poor soul was wearing that when he went in. Now, that's worth having in anybody's collection, that is. One diamond ring and one black button. Courtesy of yours truly.
Where was the ring?
Oh, I found it on one of the bones. Didn't know what I got till I washed everything under the tap. Didn't even know they were bones. I saw something, so I grabbed a handful of soil by the skeleton. I do it all the time.
And is this a lot?
Yep, that's it. You've got everything. So there's no need to take this any further, eh? I mean, you've got what you came for. We're all square now, aren't we?
Not quite, Mr. Baxter. Not quite. Sierra Oscar from 218, receiving?
Go ahead, George.
I'm at 76 Leighton Drive. I need transport for one prisoner.
What? You fascist?
Oh, yeah. Sorry to have kept you waiting. They only just told me you were here.
Bit austere, isn't it? No country life, no cosmopolitan.
Wouldn't last 5 minutes.
Where'd you keep your rubber hoses, then?
In the cupboard out the back. I understand you got some information for me.
That's right. I might have solved the mystery of how the woman got tangled up in the wreckage.
What, just like that?
Sure. It's logical. It's the only way it can be.
Go on, then.
Right, well, I spoke to someone in the engineers department down at the town hall, a guy called Chester. He's over 60 and he's been there since he left school.
What a sentence.
Now, he says he was told that during the war, so as not to demoralise the good people of Sun Hill, all bomb damage was made good and all bomb craters were filled up as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah, but the skeleton wasn't found in the bomb crater.
Don't jump the gun, I haven't finished yet. He said that if a plane had crashed and if there was a pilot in it, they always took out the remains, then they filled up the hole right away. Same applied to planes if the pilot had bailed out. They collected up all the odd bits of metal, chucked them in the hole and filled it up. Look at this. It's a picture taken on the school playing field on the 21st of September. It is business as usual at Berry Road School and not a crater in sight as the first team played Vickers Road School, who won 3-1. There you go. 4 days later, they'd filled up the hole. Snag is the record of whoever it was who did the job got pulped and turned into egg boxes 10 years ago.
And so you reckon she was already in there when they filled it in?
It's the only thing that makes sense. So, George, what have you got?
It's just a couple of things that were stolen from the crash site, that's all.
By the guy called Baxter?
Well, I didn't say that.
Oh, come on, George. I'm going to know sooner or later anyway. What have you got? Oh, it's a button. It says GPO on it. That's General Post Office. Maybe it belonged to Postman Pat. And this belonged to the woman.
Yeah, we think so. It was found on one of the finger bones.
Oh, that's gruesome. Did Baxter steal the bones?
Might have done.
Well, it looks like an engagement ring, but it's silver, not gold. Weird. Have you had the hallmarks checked? Do you know when it was made?
Well, not yet, no, but as a matter of fact, I was just on my way down to the jewellers, see if they could tell me anything about it.
You're not all plod, are you?
Well, thanks for your help, Carrie. If there's anything else.
Oh, look, George, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Diplomacy's never been my strong point. Look, the ring. I know this jeweller who specialises in antique stuff.
Well, it's not silver, it's platinum.
Platinum?
And it's not English, it's French.
French? When was it made?
Well, the French don't have hallmarks like we do in England, but judging from its style, I'd say it was from the 30s. Certainly pre-war, that's for sure.
Told you Mr. Rooker knew his stuff.
How much is it worth?
2,500. It would have been an expensive ring in its day. Quite nice. Wants cleaning. Looks like it's been in the ground for some time.
Yeah, well, it has. Can you put all that in writing for me, please?
I could do that for you. If you want a second opinion, I can...
That's OK. Thanks for that.
Oh. Excuse me. Hello? Lola. Yeah, I'm with the policeman. The good-looking one. You have? Oh, that's terrific. Yeah, well done, girl. Uh-huh. Where's she live? Yeah, uh-huh. Great. OK, I'll get back to you later. Yeah, thanks a million. Bye. You know the woman in the photo, the one I couldn't find?
Yeah.
Well, Lola, this work experience girl, has tracked her down. Mrs. Kirby lives with daughter in Rupert Close. Cool, eh?
Yeah, pretty cool. And Carrie reckons the body had nothing to do with the plane. It was just put in with the wreckage when the hole was being filled in.
Do you reckon she was murdered?
I've no idea. It's impossible to tell after 50-odd years. There's no obvious sign of any kind of violent death. Even her expensive ring was still on her finger.
Right, cheers. George? Supposing the dynamic Miss Winkler is right, which she may not be, of course, who filled in the hole? Has Super Sleuth tracked down the navvies who filled in the hole yet?
No, I'm afraid not, Sarge. You see, all the Town Hall wartime records were pulped about 10 years ago. And besides, whoever it was, they're probably dead by now.
Dead? Well, they can't all be dead. It's not the Boer War we're talking about. It must be able to come up with somebody, George.
This is a picture of the actual crash site, taken on the day that it happened, September the 17th, 1940.
No prices for guessing who you got this from.
No, Sarge. Right, you see this young woman here, the one looking into the hole? Well, a girl on work experience in the Chronicle's offices has tracked her down. Her name's Kirby. Lives with her daughter in Rupert Close.
A girl on work experience tracked her down to Rupert Close. Well, Miss Winkler's going to make us look like a right bunch of chimps before she's finished, isn't she?
We just don't have that kind of resources, Sarge.
Resources? Don't you mean perseverance and resolve, George?
I'm going to interview the old woman now. See what she remembers after 50-odd years.
Well, make sure you get there before Miss Winkler, will you?
Sarge. You haven't been in there yet, have you?
No, I was waiting for you.
Look, Carrie, I know you've put in a lot of groundwork.
A lot. I think the word is all, George. All.
Yeah, OK, all. And I'm more than grateful to you. But my speaking to Mrs. Kirby is still part of a police inquiry, and it's something which I have to do alone.
Come on, you wouldn't even know I was there.
No, but she would.
Yeah, but she's not even suspected of any crime. She's the only one we can find who is in the photograph. You're just taking it too far, George.
I'm really not supposed to interview anyone in the presence of someone who's not a police officer, and that's all there is to it.
Look, I thought we were going to help each other out. It's all turning into a one-way street, if you ask me.
There's nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid.
I'm not the kind of person to fall into line behind you, you know.
It changes nothing.
I can be very bad-tempered.
Yeah. I bet you can.
This is about that woman's skeleton they found in that Spitfire, isn't it?
How do you know it was a woman?
It's all over Sunhill, everybody knows. Well, my mum ain't got nothing to do with that. She don't know nothing about it. And if you're accusing her...
I'm not accusing her of anything, Mrs. Walker.
Well, what'd you come round to see her for, then? She ain't got nothing to do with it, and you're real upset, ain't you, Mum? I said you're real upset, ain't you, Mum?
Oh, yeah, real upset. I don't know nothing about it.
All I want, Mrs. Walker, is to ask your mum a few questions about Sunhill during the war. Now, I'm not accusing her of anything, but she may remember something that could point us in the right direction to tell us who this young woman was.
Well, if that's all...
I'd like your mum to have a look at this picture, Mrs. Walker. Can you have a look at this, please, Mrs. Kirby?
It's a picture of an owl. Look at them clothes they're wearing. They're old, they are.
Yeah, over 50 years. It was taken in 1940, September the 17th to be precise. It's the hole that was made in the playing fields of what was Berry Road School by a Spitfire that crashed there, and this person just here, I believe, is you.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's you, Mum, when you was a girl. Oh, look at you. Look at your hair. Look at them waves.
Is that you, Mrs. Kirby? Is that you standing there?
Looks like me. Oh, look at him. Now, he's been dead years. See that man in the hole? That's Mr. Dyer, the coal man. He was killed in the Blitz at the Roxy. Goodness me, after all this time.
Can you remember the plane crashing?
Oh, yes. I can remember it like it was yesterday.
Well, go on, Mum. What happened? Tell the policeman what you remember.
Yeah, what happened when the plane crashed, Mrs. Kirby?
I was indoors with my mum, and we heard this plane come over real low. We went out in the garden to see what was happening, but he'd gone away. And the next thing we hear is this big bang from over by the school. And I thought, well, that's another poor blighter who's had it.
Actually, the pilot had bailed out.
I never knew that. We all thought he'd been killed.
So you went to look at the owl and had your picture took?
Yeah. Mind you, my mum said I weren't to go in case there were bits of pilot and blood and things. They'd found a German's head by the underground station 2 days before. But I went anyway.
And that's when they must have took this picture.
I can't remember that. I can't remember having it taken.
Can you remember a young woman who lived in Sunhill? She'd have been about 19 or 20, who went missing after the plane crashed.
Loads of people went missing in the war. You'd see them one day, they'd be gone the next. Got blown up, got married and went away, evacuated and never came back. I stayed here all through the Blitz, you know. Me and my mum wouldn't go nowhere.
Do you remember a young woman who had a baby who lived in Sunhill, who went missing after the crash? Someone that you never ever saw again?
Now, come on, Mum. Have a good think. Woman with a baby.
I am thinking. Can't remember anybody like that. It's a long time ago, you know. You don't know what we went through. It was terrible.
I know. There's a lot my mum don't remember nowadays.
No, there ain't. I can remember everything. I can remember better than you.
What about leaving your pension book in the post office, then?
Listen, thank you for your time, ladies.
What you got there?
Oh, this French engagement ring.
It wasn't found on the skeleton, was it?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Oh, that's gross, that is. You carrying that around like that. You'll catch something from that.
Merry Christmas.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, yes, she was a lovely girl. Beautiful hair. We all used to call her Merry Christmas 'cause her name was Mary Noel. Worked part-time in the cake shop. She had this little tiny baby. Lovely little thing she was.
Excuse me. You don't remember her surname, do you?
No. French name. Probably couldn't pronounce it anyway. Now, it's all coming back. Now, that's right. Her fiancé was a pilot, that's right. She had this lovely ring. He was with them free French pilots. She come over with him from France when the Jerrys moved in, and she and the baby lived in the flat over the grocer's. Very lovely girl.
Do you know what happened to her?
Don't know. Like a lot of them refugees, she disappeared. I did hear that she was one of them secret agents who went to France with a parachute, and she never came back.
Well, what happened to her baby, then?
Don't know. 'Cause I heard the dad was shot down and killed in France as well. He used to fly over Sun Hill in his plane and waggle his wings for her. Wasn't supposed to do it, mind you. They all thought it was him who crashed on the football pitch.
I don't suppose you remember the last time that you actually saw her. Was it before the plane crashed or after?
Well, I can't remember that. Such a long time ago. But I'll tell you something. I bet he'd know what happened to her.
Who's that?
Gordon Pickett. Used to be in my class at school, did Gordon. Now, he used to follow Mary Noel around in his uniform like a dog. Little puppy. Wouldn't leave for a minute alone. We all used to call him General Gordon.
So, what was he in? The army?
Gordon? The army? Not Gordon Pickett. He had something wrong with his feet, or so he said. He never got called up. He was a postman.
Postman?
Yeah, that's right. His mum and dad kept the grocer's, and she lived above in the flat. He'd have done anything for her, would Gordon.
Do you know what happened to him?
Gordon?
What happened to him, Mum?
Oh, he's dead. Died years ago.
The pathologist reckons she's got everything she needs, so we're going to release the site back to you.
Oh, that's good, because the RAF guys are coming down this evening, so we'll get the rest of the stuff out then.
Right.
You any nearer to finding out who it was?
Oh, we got a fair idea, but I don't think we'll ever be 100% sure. Thanks for your help.
Cheers.
You told me I'd find you here.
I was going to call you.
You didn't have any 10p's.
You talked to Mrs. Kirby?
Of course I did. Marie Noel and Master Pickett the postman. What a story, eh? Unrequited love, skeleton in the wreckage, postman's button discovered on site, and free French pilot waggling his wings over Sun Hill. Conclusion?
Well, you can conclude what you like, but you can't prove it.
But you do think it was her, Marie Noel, in the wreckage, don't you?
Dr. Shea reckons there's a fair chance, but the coroner will decide that.
What do you think happened to the baby? It's her mother you've got in the morgue, you know?
Well, to be quite honest with you, Carrie, I've got no idea. I really wouldn't know where to start looking.
You know something, I don't think Gordon Pickett's dead.
What makes you think that?
Well, Mrs. Kirby started to get a bit vague when I questioned her about it. So I checked the obituaries and death columns over the last 20 years, and guess what? Not a single Pickett in sight, not even a flying one.
Maybe he left town, or perhaps he emigrated to Australia. Have you thought of that one?
I don't think so, somehow. I've got a hunch that in Pickett's case, the apple didn't fall very far from the tree.
Or maybe you should put the girl doing work experience onto it. Perhaps she's got a fast track to the Almighty.
Good idea, maybe I will. By the way, I'll take you to dinner sometime. I might even pay.
Why's that then?
Because Sherlock. I've got an interview with the Sun as a result of all this. They really like the story I've got so far. They might even run it if they've got space. I'm off to see them now.
That's terrific news. Congratulations.
Let me know if you track down Pickett. We've still got to write the final chapter of this one, you know?
Yeah. Maybe there'll never be an ending.
There will be, you'll see. Phone me, fax me, page me. Promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Yeah, George. Almost thought you'd get on the front page. Wonder how she got it past the editor. How much you pay her?
Cheap. Well, it's not bad, though, is it, eh?
Very butch.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Any luck?
The guy at the benefits agency is checking now, and he's going to fax to confirm whether or not they're still paying his pension.
Right.
So I'll know in a minute or two whether Pickett's alive or dead.
Well, as long as you get the info before the work experience girl.
No worries, Sarge. Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry, could you say that again? And he's still being paid his old age pension? Where?
PC Garfield, do you want to follow me, please? I've told him you want to see him, and he wants to talk to you out in the garden.
That's fine. It's a lovely place you got here.
They say that's why you should always be very kind to your children. They're the ones who choose where you finish up.
Oh, God, I didn't realise.
He's got emphysema. 60 cigarettes a day, man. Now he's paying the price. Aren't you, Gordon? All that smoking, no good for you. This is PC Garfield, the nice young policeman who's come to talk to you. Oh, and your sister's coming down to see you this evening.
Afternoon, Mr. Pickett. Are you sure this is okay?
Oh, he's fine. Aren't you, Gordon? PC Garfield wants to talk to you about the war. So, I'll leave you both to it. Just call for one of the staff if you need any help.
Thank you. Do you mind?
We're making some inquiries into a plane that crashed during the war in Sun Hill, and we thought that you might be able to help us. I understand that you were a postman in Sun Hill during the war. Is that right? It's very good of you to see me, Mr. Pickett, so just nod your head if you want, OK? And your parents had a grocer's shop. And I also met someone who said that you went to Bury Road School. Is that right, too? This is a picture taken during the war of a Spitfire that crashed on the football fields at Bury Road School. Can you remember that? And is that you, looking into the hole? I don't know whether you know this, Mr. Pickett, but what's left of the plane has just been dug up. And among the wreckage was the skeleton of a young woman. You all right, Mr. Pickett? No. We believe that the young woman was put in amongst the wreckage after the plane crashed. And we think the remains are those of a young Frenchwoman called Marie Noel, who lived above your parents' shop. Can you remember somebody called Marie Noel? Yeah? Can you remember her surname?
Marie Noel Burrell.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Marie Noel Burrell.
Burrell. And did you know her quite well?
Very well.
Can you tell me how she came to be in England?
She came over with her boyfriend, Mathieu Richer. They came after the fall of France. He was a pilot and joined the Free French. Was killed on D-Day.
Did Marie Noel have a baby? I understand that you were very fond of her. I understand that you would have done anything for her. Is that right, Mr. Pickett? But do you want me to call a nurse? Do you need to take a rest at all? I'd like you to have a look at this, Mr. Pickett. I'm afraid you can't take it out, but you can see what it is, can't you? It's the button from a postman's uniform. We've had it checked out, and it's over 50 years old. It was found not very far from the bones of Miss Burrell's left hand in the wreckage of the plane. Do you know how it got there?
Yes.
How did it get there?
She ripped it off my jacket.
Who ripped it off your jacket?
Marie Noel.
Can you tell me how she came to rip it off your jacket?
She was up in the West End when the crash happened. The pilot bailed out, though nobody knew that. And when she got back, the people at the cake shop where she worked told her about it. And she made me go with her to the hole. She was very upset. She thought it was Matthew's plane.
He used to fly over, didn't he?
He did it so she should know he was still alive. She made me go to the hole.
Do you remember what time this was?
I don't remember what time it was, but it was getting dark. The home guard had started to pick up the pieces. The hole was half filled. When she saw it, she went mad. She started to cry and to wail, and she shouted things in French, and I didn't know what was going on. I was afraid someone might come. I said I'd look after her and the baby forever. I was only a postman, but I loved her. She tried to hit me in the face. She called me something in French and started ripping in my jacket. So I hit her. I hit her right in the middle of the chest, and she fell into the hole. I jumped in after her, but she was all limp. I shook her, but she wasn't breathing. I was only 19. I didn't mean to do it because I loved her. My heart must have stopped beating.
What did you do then?
Then I covered her over with pieces of the plane so that the home guard shouldn't see when they came to fill in the hole. And then I went home and cried my heart out.
You realise what you just told me, Mrs. Pickett?
Yes, I know. I'm glad that they found her. I'm glad somebody knows. Now she can rest in peace.
And, what about her daughter?
Jacqueline.
Yeah, Jacqueline. What happened to her?
Jacqueline. My mother adopted her. She grew up like a sister. She never knew what happened.
Thanks for your call.
It's all right.
Is this him?
Yeah, but I don't think now's the right time.
Parle moment, eh?
Yeah, definitely parlour moment.
Well, where'd you go from here?
I'll report back to the CPS. If they want to charge him, they can.
Do you think they will?
Would you? Did you get the job then?
Possibly. I hear in a couple of days.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for you.
Good evening, Jacqueline. You're just in time. They're just bringing him in from the garden.
Oh, hello, Gordon.
Your sister's here, Gordon. He's had a busy day. Haven't you, Gordon?